How? Yeah, my students. I think today is a very good occasion. We gather students who have been working in different areas. They were invited to here to share their valuable experiences. Like Rena, thank you for coming back. But she's a full-time worker right now. She has to ask for a leave to come here, right? And thank you all for being willing to share your experience. And hopefully, the information they brought to you will be inspiring you. Because really, before your graduation, you still have time to do something special. Because something you do right now could really make a difference to your career, your next job, or how you look at your career path, right? Today I would like to talk about business internship course very briefly because some of you are taking it, some maybe you have finished that. But I would say more of you would like to know what this course is about, right? It is a elective course, right? And you would say, well, do teachers or does the school will find a job for me? But you can see today from all the 5 sharings, they all were able to find their own job through different ways. They found something that matched their interest. So usually I would say most of the students, they are able to find their own and they prefer this way. But for students, maybe you have a hard time finding your internship. Our school from time to time, not always, but from time to time, depending on the businesses that approach us. For example, like recently in September, in the middle, we had a data coming to our campus. But they specify, they want people from certain nationalities, right? We get requests similar from different companies. Data is a large company, you can Google it. The founder's wife is a Minchuan alumni. So we kind of have a connection. One of you mentioned about your social connections, very important for you to find jobs. Also, for a school, working for businesses, we use this concept too. We call that 关系, right? Have you heard about the term 关系? 关系, social connection, right? So we had this info session, and actually 5 of them successfully matched, and then they started their internship because they plan to, those are seniors or like graduate school second year student. They want to give them at least 6 months of training as interns, and then send them back to their country to be the national sales for the company. So I would say all companies really want to see your potential first and to see whether or not they will give you important responsibility. So they want to see how you are committed, how you can really work for the company well, even you will be there away independently working for the company. And also, 2 years ago, we have been running matchmaking for companies that are on Alibaba platform. Alibaba is a B2B platform. They have been working with so many suppliers and workers. In Taiwan, we have many companies. Some are medium-sized, a lot of small ones, and a few large ones. So they several 9 companies. They were interested to match with our students. So that's why we have several days of workshop. They send their people to give some training. They want to make sure those interns are all capable because the job they were offering were all very intensive. So you can see these are our students, at that session. Actually, 8 of them, they found a job and also become a full-time job later. So this kind of a matchmaking, at any time when we have a chance, we will try to manage that to connect with our students. And but more occasions will be one company approaching us for just 1 or 2 positions, and then we will announce through different channels. So for this course, right, we offer that in both spring semester and fall semester. Right? So this semester is internship 1, and the next semester internship 2. You can take it every semester if you always have internship, right? And 3 credit elective, why not, right? Because there's no class to attend. Even we put it on Saturday on the schedule. And also, before you start, it is better that you talk to me or Nikki first, making sure this is suitable. Because some people say, I'm teaching English. It's not really related to our major, right? Or if you are babysitting, or if you are a dancer, all right? So just we have to recognize your internship. The nature should be matching our program major, right? And also, you need to, if you are an international student, you need to be having work permit, right? Legally, you have to renew your work permit on time. right? And also, our government requires student, if you are working, it's allowed as long as you have work permit, but you don't work too much. So during the semester, maximum would be 20 hours, right? If you are working in the summer break or winter break, full time is okay, right? Because you don't want to overwork also, right? And also, for our requirement to recognize you like a 3 credit, you have to complete at least 100 working hours. Usually it's not difficult, right? If you have like 1 month, 2 months, and more, usually it's like already a lot of hours. So you can choose to do it once you found it, right? When you found an internship, you are welcome to approach me. I can share what I know with you about how to start, right? And also, there are actually more online internship available to you due to pandemic. Many companies, they are trying to innovate on the way they engage interns. So I would say online internship could be a lot of available to you. So don't forget to check it. This QR code, if you scan it, it's actually in our website, like an IBT website, under the download manual. There's an internship handbook. There are everything you need to know there, right? Like also about some documents you need to submit, right? So let me very quickly review over the required documents for you to get a 3 credits from IBT. First, we need to sign an agreement, right? I think to guarantee that your safety, because we want everything to be legal, right? So the company will have an agreement with us, and also you will be part of it to sign the agreement, right? And also during your internship, usually company will give you labor insurance, right? So if they don't, right? If some companies say it's an online internship, there's no point, I will offer insurance. But for our course, we require that. I will talk about how to deal with that in the situation. And if you are underage, right, I think most of you are okay, you are older than 18, but if you are younger than 18, we will need your guardian to sign a consent form, right? But if you are older than 18, you don't need that. And hourly record should be recorded by your company and prove it, right? So it has to be more than 100 hours. And then at the end of your internship, or maybe when it's about like 100 hours and more, you can ask your supervisor, the one who directly manage you, to fill out an evaluation form about your performance, right? And give you some feedback. And we will know about how everything has been going. And in the end, you have to finish a report. Okay. So for the first one, the agreement looked like this. Usually the company will have stamps in Taiwan. But for some overseas company, maybe they don't. So it's okay, it's flexible. Even the contents, there are flexibility because we have some different articles on the legal document. Some of them we can adjust, right? So there are templates. There is a template in the handbook file. So check it out, and we need it to be signed usually at the end of the beginning of the internship, right? And then when you have signed that, bring the hard copy. This one, because it is a legal document, we need hard copy. But for overseas online internship, digital signing is allowed, right? But and also we will need it if you are taking it this semester, taking the class. We need it by midterm. Okay. How? And the next one is the insurance, right? Usually company will pay insurance. Okay. This is the insurance document. I think it's Rena's. Okay. Okay. So we need something to prove that the company paid for your insurance. We only need that because we want to make sure anything happened during your internship, some insurance will be protecting you, right? Because student insurance or NHI doesn't cover something about work, right? So we have to see that. And this is another like a foreign company. Usually, company will be paying insurance. It's legally required in all countries. So if you don't have any insurance from company, contact us, Nikki or me. We have a group insurance for people who are having interns, right? And the next one, guardian's consent form. Okay, so if you are underage, we need your guardians to sign, and it is also due by the midterm. Okay, so the next one is an hourly record, right? So 100 hours or more, okay, should be recorded by handwriting or digitally, right? Use the file. I think your HR or supervisor, someone who can help you to record it and prove it at the end. It's a very important document at the end of semester, right? And the next one will be the report, right? The evaluation from your supervisor, right? So your direct supervisor will be fill that out and then give it to me or Nikki directly. Okay, so it's due by the end of the semester, right? So usually companies in Taiwan, they will have official 大小章, large one, small one. It's like every Taiwan, like a legally registered company, they will have that, right? 好, and the last one is the paper, right? Many people, they don't want to take the class because they don't want to write a report. But I would say if you know your job so well, summarizing is not really difficult, right? 是不是 Celia and the report is not difficult, right? But many people, they are afraid about writing or they are too busy to do that. So I would say having a report, showing us about, because we are not there, we don't know what happened, right? So that's why we need a report, right? So we have some requirement. There are some formats listed in the handbook file. So check it out about what's required for the report. And all the 5 speakers today, they all produce very good report. Sometimes when I was reading it, I said, oh my God, so good. But I'm the only reader. Oh my God, I want to share with other teachers. But usually other teachers, they don't have time to read them. So I say, I need to bring the good ones coming here to share. So that's why more people will be learning and be inspired by their experiences. Right? So and also right now we offer another option. If you don't want to write, all right, you think that your job would be better to be illustrated by documentary film, because people take a film or pictures and then they know how to edit videos a lot. So optional, if you don't want to provide written reports, you could produce a documentary film between 5 minutes and 10 minutes, right? Describing your internship and with some editing. I say that would be good, right? It's for you to create your own profile, and also our school will be able to have a very different material to pass to the next generation, next class to learn from you, right? So this is all 6 documents, all right? If you have any questions, feel free to let me know. Okay? So with that all required document, you get your 3 credits, okay? So, but you would say how to get internship opportunity. Just like the 5 speakers already share their ways, right? And also, of course, professors, whenever we have our connection, we hear about everything, our alumni, actually they are willing to provide opportunity information for you. And we also have microcredit course, all right? So have you ever been to any microcredit course? Usually we work with certain companies. We have been working with this company, I forgot the name. Okay. Anyway, Red Lab. Okay, Red Lab is a digital marketing company. They send their executive, right? This is where is the CEO? Let me see. I don't know. Okay. Anyway, they send their managers come in to teach our students. That's the time, because usually we have 18 hours. We separated in different times, right? So we actually have a lot of students benefit from the microcredit course. At the end, some of them could be appointed to be their interns. But the most important thing is to connect to the companies and people learn. And we used to have another microcredit course with a Blue Seat. It's a social enterprise, right? And this is their COO. And their CEO also show up as our speakers during the 18 hours. We did it in 6 times, right? Each time 3 hours. So those are the students. We actually studied together and learned a lot from her. She's Shelly, okay. And then we have something about finance, right? We work with a bank, in a local bank. They send different executive from the bank to give us a lecture, right? We did it 18 hours too, right? So we try to create opportunity for students to connect to outside, and sometimes the speakers, if you engage with the speakers more, you could learn more, and potentially you will know whether or not working for this kind of industry or this bank will be something that you want to pursue. And from time to time, we will have guest speaker coming back, right? And you can see all of them. Do you know any one of them? This one is a little small. Juan Montaro, he actually graduated 8 years ago. He started his own company. It's called Taiwan Nutrition. It's like a B2B business. They sell nutrition product. And right now he's working so hard. He just got married and a new baby, very busy, right? So we invited him back to give a speech. And also this guy also has started his own company. And Janice, she's from Taiwan. Right now she works in Shanghai for IBM, right? So that is when she was back for a break, we got her to come to my class to speak. And he is Giovanni. Have you been in his speech? Right now he's right now not working because he's making a big money from stock market. He knows about investment a lot, and he wanted to create his own business soon, right? So I cannot go into detail, but from time to time in different classes, different professors, they will invite different alumni back to share their experience. Some of them, they will bring you information about potential internship. So when you hear any speech, even not in your class, but in other professors' class, if you have time, I think you should go to know alumni, to know the speaker. Okay. And more opportunities are actually out there. You need to reach out, right? If you only stay, opportunity will not just come to you, right? Even somebody search you and contact you, then you are lucky. But most of the time, please try to reach out to all kinds of different possibilities. Okay. So this is our IBT website, the front page. Have you visited our front page? You know that, right? So then switch to English, scroll down, there is a job board. Usually we will have something announced there, or we will have class advisors to send in their class groups, right? So I think you receive information like that from time to time, right? So we try to make sure we can help our students to enjoy their time. So these are the pictures, right? Just like during the business internship courses. Before pandemic, me and Tracy, usually we will be hand in hand, okay, I'm just kidding, go to different companies to visit our students who are in the middle of their internship. So you can see every time we talk to their supervisor directly, and usually short because we don't want to bother them too much. We just want to know how students work there, their working environment, and that's what we did. And maybe we will be starting to do that soon. Okay. So internship could be a very important experience for your career. So really spend some time thinking about it. Okay. And no matter where you are from, we all have a chance to get something before you graduate. Lately, I got a call from someone. They said they have